Hey folks, welcome into PostCard Travel TV. I'm Lou, that's Amy, this is Dennis, and we are your travel gurus. This show is about everything to do with travel. And today we're covering something we haven't done yet. And this is kind of exciting for me because I've done a little bit of this. We're going to talk about travel by motorhome, RV, and glamping.
Yes.
And glamping.
Yes.
Glamping.
So I do have to admit, I am not a fan of camping. But I think some of these options for people that are not fans of camping, glamping is there's different types of glamping, whether you're in a huge motorhome or you do some of the companies that we book with. So we're going to go into a little bit of that today. But again, this is not one of my favorite topics, but you know.
She's burned out on camping.
We did a lot of it when I was a child. And
Well,
I was just not a fan.
It wasn't the same. That was
yeah, I guess, is the word bougie? I'm a little bougie, I guess.
Yes,
bougie
is a good word. Bougie is a good word.
All right. So let's talk about some of the companies that we use. So we do have this one company. It's called Trails and Trails, where they set everything up for you. You rent the RV.
Right.
They have the maps for you.
Oh.
Sometimes you'll get private tours of the Grand Canyon. You can go to Jackson Hole. They throw these little tidbits in for you, but everything's done for you. Fully furnished RV, ready to go, everything for you. So if you're not a typical camper or driving of a motorhome, I should say, not driving a camper, it's all done for you. So you don't have to think about it. You just show up, pick it up, and go. They have everything done. So
Which makes
really
it
cool.
easy.
Yeah.
So they actually deliver to the campsite for you.
Yeah, they do everything for you. So you just have to get there and then start your trip.
That's
so
something you would plan for them using this company.
That is something you would use a travel agent to help you do.
Okay.
So yeah, you want to add anything to that?
No, that's pretty awesome. Actually.
No, well, so
because
let me
driving it is the problem for
Yes.
some people.
Well, and here's
especially the bigger ones.
If you've never done it before, okay, and if you're not, if you're somebody out there who doesn't know anything about RVs, there's all different kinds, okay? You've got trailers, you've got fifth wheels, you've got, your Class Cs, Super Cs, you've got Class As. There's all different kinds out there. When Kelly and I, my wife, decided that we wanted to try it, because at one point in our lives we were thinking we might want to buy one, so we got a Class C RV, which is the kind that looks like a van on the front and it's got the big back. And we had one that was a beast, that like so big. And we set up all our own arrangements, having never done it before, and it's a lot of work. And you're second guessing yourself the whole time. Yes. And we got on the road in this thing, and it took us a couple of days. I think the first trip we went to Hilton Head Island and stayed at a gorgeous place up there, the motor coach park. It was wonderful. But the thing is, to Dennis's point about driving these things, when we got back and I turned the RV back into the people, I got in my personal truck and I started driving, and I was doing this the entire time, like I'm flying a plane and just trying to adjust the whole time, because that's what it's like driving an RV. You're constantly doing this. So if you could use one of those services and have somebody drop it off for you, that's a big deal. But to a lot of folks out there that they don't understand the difference here, glamping and camping are two entirely different. Like camping is like, I'm thinking rucksack and I'm thinking you're hiking in and carrying everything on your back. Yeah. That is not glamping.
No, that is not glamping. So we have another company, it's called Under Canvas.
Okay.
Okay, so you fly there, they go to Bryson Canyon, Glacier, Smoky Mountains, Grand Canyon, Yellowstone.
Yeah.
And you will go in there and it's actually canvas that you sleep under. Some of them are stargazing. So you're in this canvas, but you're looking up and you're seeing the stars. Yeah. They have on-site dining. They have activities. So you're getting a little bit of roughing it, but you're glamping. Yeah, but you're glamping.
AC and nice cots instead of sleeping on the ground. So they can spell it out anyway, because we have some friends that camp. They want the immersion into the environment, and they want it raw, not like that. But and they just stop and they just go. Our friend Steve and his wife, they travel and they will go all the way to Canada and then all the way up into Alaska and back. But they just live the kind of what she's saying without the glamping, sort of glamping. They rough it a little bit more. So anything in between, we can plan it.
No, there's all different levels.
So if you want your kids to experience nature,
there's a place near here, actually, in Hillsborough County here in Florida, that has teepees. Yes. And when you look at them, you're like, from the outside, you're like, it's a teepee. Then you start to notice it's got a deck built on it, and there's a fire pit out front, and it has air conditioning, and it has a color TV, and it has all this stuff. But here's the coolest thing. At night, if you want to have a fire, you don't build the fire yourself. They send somebody to build the fire. That's right, exactly.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
That's kind of a big deal. Well, and then the other thing, too, with like some of these different RV parks out there, there's one up in not Hilton Head, Savannah, where Kelly and I took a second trip with an RV. We went up there, and it was a place called Creekfire RV Resort, and they had a lazy river and a kids pool, and just the amenities are just amazing that you can have when you go. And you're just, to me, I always said it was like taking a hotel room and driving it around. Yes. You know, like on a cruise, you've got your hotel that sails around. With an RV, you're driving your hotel room.
Yes. I mean, there's so many great things to do, and we talk about this. Whether you like to cruise, whether you like to go to a hotel, camping, there's so many things that we can plan for you. And again, budget. If you have a small budget, we can make something work. So get
back
out
into
and
a number.
Travel.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
this is
fantastic.
a super fast growing trend. A lot of people, you know, before people camped and always did this. Then you had COVID. A lot of people steered that way, and there's a lot of people who were inexperienced, and there's a lot of, you know, a lot of people bought a lot of stuff that they really shouldn't have bought. And then now it's back because they want immersions. But here's the other thing that Amy just touched on. I was going to cover this. We can do it on a budget, and if you can go out, and we also do the state and federal parks for you. So if you call us, we'll go like, okay, you want to be at, you know, whatever state park it is, we can set it up. Or I want to go to Florida. What parks are there? We can put you in the Keys in a state park. We can put you up in the north end of Florida. We can put you in Jacksonville, or we can put you out in Wyoming,
in the country, really.
In a federal park. We'll do that for you, and we can make any budget fit into this.
And you know the rules too, because there are rules on how long your RV can be and different things like that. And these guys, a travel agent, knows that you're just guessing. Okay, so we're going to take a real quick break right now, folks. And again, we are PostCard Travel TV. I want you to join us on our website. The URL's on the bottom of the screen. There's a QR code down here. Sign up for our newsletter. Join the travel club, because we are going to be announcing sometime soon a free trip. And just by joining the club, you're going to be automatically registered for that as well, okay? So we'll be back in just a few minutes. Watch these commercials. We get some more great topics to talk about. We're going to go beyond now. We're going to go beyond camping, and we're going to start talking about kids in a few minutes, okay? Be right back. Hey folks, welcome back into PostCard TV. I'm Lou, this is Amy, that's still Dennis, and we are your travel gurus still. So we, all three of us, just recently got back from a cruise on Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Sea, and we're going to show you a segment we shot on there we call Cruising with Kids. So what do you do when you're traveling and you got little ones with you? When you got the kids, we're calling this Cruising with Kids, and I think that Royal Caribbean does it better than anybody.
Yeah, they have really good kids programs, and as you can see in some of the video that we're going to show you, there's putt-putt golf, there is a flow rider, there's plenty of little kids, younger kids, playgrounds to play on. It's really great.
Well, kids zones, they have, first off, all the cruise lines have some professional staff that take care of kids, so that you can take them there, and they don't just drop them off. You're actually taking them there because there's all kinds of activities they do. Age segmented. So you're not putting a 5-year-old with 14-year-olds. They have age segment, and they have appropriate activities for them for their ages. It's so amazing. But if you're going to be with your kids and want to do things, the slides, the pools, everything they have going on. They have activities. They have shows, like shows during the day and stuff that are kids oriented, not the adult shows later at night. Just really great stuff on a cruise. Why? We love it so much.
And they all have to be certified. So when you drop the kids off at the kids club, they actually have to go through certification. They don't just put anybody in with the kids.
That's a good point.
So they are certified to take care of your children. So it's a great place to bring your kids and even have some downtime as adults. Drop them off, and you can go out and have a nice dinner and a drink, and then pick them back up.
And not worry about them.
And it's free.
And it's and it's free.
And it's free.
They have some extra stuff that you can pay for, like late night and stuff like that. But here's the other thing with that. When you drop your kids off, they are having a great time. Most of the kids come back and they say
they love it.
They've had a greatest time.
Yes, they love it.
And they even have stuff for older kids like your son who's 30.
They absolutely do.
Yes, which we never saw
That's
the rest
another
of the
segment.
night. We never saw them the rest of the night.
We never saw them again.
They're a shoot.
So
kids too.
So that's Cruising with Kids, folks. You can do it on any of the cruise lines, but I got to say, I think these guys do it really well here at Royal Caribbean.
Yes.
Now that was pretty cool, right? I mean, first of all, we had an awesome time on that cruise. But let's dive a little bit deeper into what this means about cruising with kids and who does it and how they do it.
So I know everybody has probably been on a cruise or knows something about cruising. Even if you haven't been. 3 top, Disney, obviously, right?
Oh, yeah.
Royal, Carnival. Why, and what's the difference between the 3? Disney really immerses younger children into, they have theatrical shows, Disney shows and stuff like that. lot of activities for younger kids.
Yeah.
Just magical, right? Disney magic. Older people, older kids, adults don't have as much to do. There are things to do. Don't get me wrong. Great, all that stuff. Royal immerses themselves in the family. It's the family neighborhoods is what they call it. All these different areas. But you can have 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, water parks, play areas for them, all the way up to young adults. There's things to do. But then adults have things to do. Casinos, late night shows. So they take the whole family and give them all an opportunity. Which is funny in that video, our son Jacob, 30 years old, didn't even think about it. There's stuff for our 30-year-old kid.
Yes, there is.
He had a drink in his hand.
He
had fun. There were shows. Carnival, last but not least, they have, over the years when they started out, they were always family friendly. They boast that they have the broadest amount of age group of any cruise line, from small kids all the way up to seniors.
Right.
And they really do. But they have so much for the kids, but they're budget friendly. So you can save a little money going on there. You're not going to have all the theatrical stuff like Royal does on some of their ships.
Yeah.
Some of them do. But you're going to have the parks. You're going to have the slides. You're going to have roller coasters. You're going to have a lot of things that you can immerse yourself in on Carnival. So those are the three. But Carnival and Royal, I want to emphasize, they really have a broad band of adults to little kids, right?
Yeah.
And the
multi-generation as well.
Yeah. And our kids used to go to Carnival's Camp Carnival. They loved it.
Yeah, I just want to add though, it does matter what ship and what cruise line. Okay. So we really need to know ages, what the kids like to do, because if you're going to go out of Port Canaveral, you're going to get a really good ship. If you try to go out of Tampa, you're going to get a small older ship that doesn't have slides most of the time. Because of the Skyway.
Still nice, but not
still
good point.
No, so it depends on the age, the size of the ship. So if you're really wanting to dive in and have great things for kids to do, we need to know that so that we can pick the ship for you. It matters.
And that brings us back to the whole thing about the year of the real travel agent. Because guys, see the way they talk about this, when you talk to them about going on a cruise, they know all this stuff. They'll tell you what ship. They know what ships have what on them. Why? Because they do it all the time and they're out there all the time on the water.
Yes, and that's one of the reasons that we go. I think we've talked about this before. People are saying, "Oh, you're cruising. It's so you're just gone all the time." And I'm like, "We're going to sea for you. That's what we're doing."
And I haven't figured out the word for this or the phrase for this, but we are not cruising. We're not cruising like everybody's minds. You're on vacation cruising. That's not what we're doing. We're on a business trip, like
collecting facts.
Yeah, like the legislators go to Tallahassee in Florida. They're in Tallahassee. They're not home. They're in a hotel. But it's not.
Yes,
but they're working. We're working.
Okay, so speaking of working, Amy's been working, and she has a section that we do here, a segment on the show we call Amy's Add-ons, okay?
Yes.
What's your add-on for kids cruising?
Okay, so my add-on for them is an arcade pass or some type of money for them to spend.
Okay.
Now, Carnival and Norwegian,
like the kids' casino,
it is. Carnival and Norwegian do an arcade pass.
Yeah.
I recommend every single time if you go on a cruise line, if you can get an arcade pass, get an arcade pass.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to do it for every kid. You can put it on one if you have a responsible child that's going to go around and help the other ones, the little ones.
Yes.
But set a budget for them because it can get out of control, especially if they're in there alone. If they're 8, 9, or 10, and you're letting them go, they can just swipe, and
or 20-something.
Or 20-something.
I was going to say, Dennis told a story earlier about some people that worked for him that were 30 years old, and how much did they rack up in the arcade?
$300. They work for us, and it includes our son.
Yeah.
He's a police officer.
They had to get those tickets. I'm like, the tickets? Those are for like little tiny. No, we had to get the tickets. I'm like, you're 20-something years old.
So. Go to the casino where you can actually make some money.
Exactly.
That's the big difference there.
Too much fun. We call it had too much fun.
Some Carnival, Royal Caribbean, you can set limits for your kids. So even not in the casino,
Yeah.
Think about, they walk by the ice cream, or that's a charge, and they're charging. You can actually set like $100, so
Right.
they can't
You
go
can
past
set
that.
limits.
So think about that.
Good tips right there, folks. We got to take a commercial break. We'll be right back with more great information. Hey folks, welcome back into PostCard Travel TV. I'm Lou, this is Amy, that's Dennis. We are your travel gurus. So now it is time for your favorite segment and ours, the Drink of the Week.
Hey guys, it's Dennis from PostCard Travel TV and PostCard Travel Planning. That's right, we are on Utopia this season, beautiful Mason Jar Bar. And we've got Claudia from where?
From Romania.
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 Yeah, and this drink, it's going to be a smoked PB&J, so it's going to be interesting. You're going to have to watch it, so let's see what we got.
All right. So you're going to have 1 spoon of strawberry jam, 2 dash of black walnut, 1 ounce of screwball.
Peanut butter bourbon, right there.
And 1 ounce of buffalo.
And that's my favorite, right there.
And more stirring.
How's Romania?
Winter,
Winter?
very nice.
Cold, cold.
Summer, very hot.
Oh, awesome. That's interesting.
Well, actually, I'm from Transylvania, so you know how it's there.
Transylvania,
My
wow.
cousins, all my cousins, they are there.
No kidding. That's awesome. See, I tell you, they have the best people here at Mason Jar every time. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now the process begins.
Yep. I am smiling. Why am I smiling? Why I'm not so smiling?
She's always
Yep.
Smoked PB&J. These are our friends down here. We always meet great people. All right, here we go. No smoke joke right here.
No, PB&J.
PB&J. No, that's right. There is a drink. No smoke. No smoke.
Joke, smoke and go.
No joke. Smoke and coke.
Yep. Ready?
This is no joke either. Yep, we're ready.
All right.
Oh, that's going to be amazing. Claudia does an amazing job. Look at that. Check that out. Cheers. Cheers. All right, here we go. Thank you. Thank you.
Anytime, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm going to let you know what it's like. Really good. You can taste the smoke. PB&J wouldn't be my favorite, but would I have 2 or 3? Possibly. After the second one, probably a third. Cheers. Good job, Claudia. Thank you.
Okay, now that was a good one that really fits in with our theme of cruising with kids. I mean, not that your kids should be drinking, but just the name of it.
Yeah, so this is a good one. PB&J. It's on the Mason Jar, Utopia Seas, only on a few Royal Caribbean ships.
I had it.
PB&J, and one of our children are on there, Jacob, he's actually 30. He had the drink of the week, the PB&J, but we did it a little bit differently. Claudia, who's an expert bartender, all of them are amazing.
Great. Yeah, she's fantastic.
So we did it the smoked PB&J.
Yeah.
So when they go into it, absolutely amazing how they do it, and just the theatric of it. It's just, everything's made perfect.
You know what's interesting though, like the Mason Jar especially, which now I understand why, but you know, that's Dennis's favorite bar at sea because it's just amazing, the quality of the drinks, but how realistic everything tasted. Because they had that one, the PB&J, then they had the maple bacon old fashioned, which was incredible, and then the apple pie.
Yes.
Apple pie.
If you go on Utopia of the Seas or any of the Royal Caribbean ships that have the Mason Jar, you've got to go and try these different drinks because they're just amazing.
They're amazing. And the PB&J came with a little peanut butter and jelly.
It did, and the apple pie came with a little piece of apple pie.
Yeah, you'll see what it's all about. You'll see it on there. Yeah. All the ingredients were amazing.
Good stuff. All right, I'm holding the cards in my hand. We all know what that means.
Yes.
It is time for the lightning round. Don't be scared. It's all good. So this is where I ask Amy and Dennis questions, and they have to answer right away the first thing that comes to the top of their head, and it's all about travel. Okay, you guys ready?
Ready.
Okay. Specialty dining package for kids, yes or no?
Yes.
How old are the kids? Middle, not children, little children, but older.
Can't just answer.
Yes.
There is true. But I mean, to your point though, like we were talking about this earlier, sometimes you go in and you maybe you want to take kids to one specialty restaurant.
Yes.
So.
And they have a kids menu. Sometimes they don't charge them. So there you go.
And some of them have a shelf life.
Kelly said moving on. Here we go. Next. Theme park or national park?
Theme park.
National park.
Boom. All right. We got a split on that one. All right. Air travel with kids. Do you fly morning, noon, or night?
Night.
Morning.
Really? Another split on that one. It's very interesting. Okay. What are the best excursions with kids?
Oh, I would say going to a hotel for the day that has the blow up water things out in the ocean or Gulf.
Yep. Oh, wow. If you're going from a cruise ship, something that has interactive with like dolphins or sea, something that they can see that they don't normally see at home. Just some kind of immersion to environment.
Okay. All right. Good one. Okay. How about this one? Ice cream on board, unlimited, or do you restrict them to so many per day?
Oh, unlimited.
Unlimited.
They're on vacation. Let them have the ice cream.
That's what our editor Lee said too. With his wife has a rule. It's,
the rules are gone.
Cruise rules.
Gone.
No rules.
Dennis is like that with drinks on a cruise.
Yeah, that's true.
Cruise rules. Okay. All right. How about this one? What's the best family all-inclusive?
Beaches.
Beaches, really? I'd have to go with her because I'm not the expert on it. She is. That's good. Probably beaches. Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, because Lee, Lee's got a family. Our editor Lee, and he was talking about how Excellence has kids programs too. But I mean, like beaches is really aimed
at children.
Directly at children.
You're right about that.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I think we're out of time for the show.
Oh.
Yeah, we're out of the time for the show this week, guys. So we're here every single Sunday at 11:30 right here on Binge TV. You can always catch us here. We're always talking about new content, different things to do with travel. So join us here every week. And by the way, if you haven't done so yet, go to the URL you see on the screen. Go to our website. Use that QR code. Sign up for the travel club because we are going to be giving away a free trip for somebody that signs up for that. It's going to be totally random, but you're also going to get those special deals, the best deals, and some of them are like 24 hours only. So you got to sign up. As we say, Dennis, you got to pay to play. So sign up, or it doesn't cost you anything.
It
though.
doesn't.
But that's how you find out.
That's right.